Hi everyone, welcome back to Sashay Away with Barry. I am here and I'm going to talk about Canada's Drag Race. This is episode 9 and it's the Snowball. I was like, I don't know if I know the name of it, but it must be the Snowball. That has to be the name of the episode. So that's what we're going to talk about. But first, I'm going to talk about my shirt. And I had a little flyer and now I lost it. Here it is. So yeah, I got this shirt. It's called Read My Lips. It is Two Men Kissing. And it is from Adam's Nest. I don't know if you can see that. I want to get it on there. Adamsnest.com. You can order this shirt. They have a bunch of different shirts, and the money is going to the Rainbow Railroad. Yeah, amazing. I saw it online this week. I ordered it. I got it in the mail today. So I'm excited to promote it. Go buy the shirt. I think it was $30, but the money is going to charity. So please, please, please go to adamsnest.com. They wrote me a personal note. I believe they are in Provincetown. If not, they're a big fan of Provincetown because they sent me a sticker that they sent me 3 stickers, 2 say queer and 1 says Provincetown. I don't know. I'm really warm though, so I'm going to use it as a fan. It also says to go vote. Silence equals death, so vote. If you are in the United States, we need people to vote this time around. We have got to get Donald Trump out of office, and that is all I'm going to say. I don't want to be political on here, but the convention has been going on for 4 days. Tonight was the last night of it, and we need to get them out as soon as possible. So go vote. I believe it is November 3rd. It doesn't say it's on here. I think it's November 3rd, voting day. Vote early if you can. Vote by mail if you can. They are trying to stop us from voting any way they can, but we got to go out and vote. And also go to adamsnest.com, get a shirt. You can be like me. It comes in pink, white, or light blue. And like I said, they have other items as well on sale. So you just go and support them and support Rainbow Railroad. I was so excited to see. I mean, I saw that the shirt popped up on an ad for me literally on Facebook. I loved the shirt and I was going to buy the shirt anyway. And then I saw that the money is going to Rainbow Railroad and I couldn't resist. I also, after this episode, needed a cocktail. So I have a big glass of White Claw. This is the black cherry. And my glass is full, but I'm toasting all of you today. My glass says you. I broke the me glass, so I can't use that one anymore, so I'm toasting you. And I'm gonna take a big sip of it because I'm thirsty. It's warm in here. I had to turn the fan off, the air off, because otherwise you'd be able to hear it. I hope you're drinking along with me, whether alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Tonight I'm doing alcohol because this was an episode. It was the Snowball. We said goodbye to Lemon last week. You all know I wasn't the hugest fan of Lemon. I'm not going to discredit her talent. I thought she was a little lazy, and that's all I'll say. I will talk about the judges right now because I haven't really complained that much about the judges. I mean, I think I've complained about them, but I haven't been hateful to the judges. But there's some really bad hate going on out there right now, to the point where Jeffrey Boyer Chapman has either suspended his Twitter or deleted his Twitter. I don't know. There's no reason to send that kind of hate to people. You cannot I don't like him as a judge. It's not my decision that he's there. I'm not going to sign the petition to have him fired. It is not for us to judge him. He's there doing his job, whether he does it well or not. I don't think he's a great judge, but I'm not going to send him hate. I'm not going to demand that he be fired. I just want to watch the show. Honestly, that's all I care about is watching the show. Speaking of the judge, that's all I'm going to say about the judges as well. All the contestants have come out in support of him. So obviously he's not as bad as everyone thinks. I think he's trying very hard. And season 1 is always a season of trial. He's going to see what he did right, what he did wrong, and it'll be corrected for next season if and when he is back. I don't think they're going to get rid of him, so I'm assuming he will be back, and that's fine. I hope they change the format a little bit to where they actually have a head judge. like a RuPaul figure. It's not going to be RuPaul, I don't think, but they could have a RuPaul figure, and I hope that they do go to that. And the judges can all vote again the same. They just need someone to be in charge. I don't think that should be Jeffrey Boyer Chapman. I don't even know that it should be Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like someone needs to be the head judge, and that's kind of where the judging has gone wrong this season for me personally. Not for anyone else, maybe, just for me. I'm very white in this video. I don't know if it's coming across that way when you're watching it, but I'm very white. I don't know if it's the lighting in here. I moved to a different location. We are going to hope and pray that my green screen stays up today. I have reinforced it. Like I said, I moved around, so I'm getting different light is why I've moved around. And I think I've got it figured out where the green screen is not going to fall on us. But we'll see as it goes on. It wouldn't be a show if my green screen didn't fall down. But let's talk about this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Canada, and let's get right into it with this mini challenge. They brought in a director whose name I didn't write down. I'm terrible at this. I don't know why people watch or listen to this, but I don't know who this director is, but she's Canadian and she lives in LA now. I liked her. She was funny. She made me laugh. I will look her up because she was entertaining. Feel free to comment in the comments below if you know who it is. I will know after this, so I may put it in the description, but I did not write it down to talk about it. But I liked her, and they were doing different takes of a screen test for doing the Canadian National Anthem. I love the Canadian National Anthem. I think it is so much better than the United States National Anthem, just as a song in general. So I was excited for this. I loved this challenge. It was so stupid and so funny, and that is what I want out of a mini challenge. A mini challenge doesn't have to have meaning. It doesn't have to be great, other than, the puppets are hysterical, and they're stupid as well. And that is what I love in a mini challenge. So the queens, they all had to sing, and it was all chopped up, obviously. And the director was going to raise her hand to give notes and make them take the notes and do it a different way. And I loved it. I thought they all did a great job at this. My least favorite in the mini challenge was Scarlet Bobo, because I felt like she was playing it very small. But I think they all did a great job. Jimbo obviously is one of my favorites, and I thought he was just hysterical. And when the director at the end said, thank you for coming in, but I think we're gonna go a different way, and you can leave, and Jimbo wouldn't. I thought it was hysterical. The winner of the mini challenge was Miss Rita Baga, and fair enough. She did a great job. It was really funny what she did. At one point when she had to do it as slow as possible, she fell asleep. Really funny. The vocal tricks were fun. Doing it fast was fun. I like that she did it in French. It was entertaining. So way to go, Rita Baga. I think you did a great job, and I toast you all on this mini challenge because I thought it was one of the best ones and really, really made me laugh. Take a sip for them all. But that brings us to our main challenge. I didn't even talk about Stacy coming into the workroom with this monster braid on her head, and she looked fantastic. I loved her dress. I loved the straps that were hanging over her shoulders on it. But the hair was what this look was about. Looked fantastic. Way to go, Miss Stacy. Our main challenge is, of course, the ball. I love a ball challenge. I think it is one of the best challenges of the seasons. And so I was looking forward to it on the Canadian one and Canada's Drag Race. And here we are at the ball. And it is a snowball, of course, because we are in Canada. And they have to put together 3 looks. 2 of them, they can use stuff that they brought. The last look, they do have to create themselves with fabric from the workroom and all of this garbage that the pit crew brought in, just Christmas crap from around the world. The first look is Executive Holiday Party Realness, which I think is super fun. I have to look at them because I want to get the wording right for them. The second look is Apres the Apres Ski. My lights are flickering. We are having storms here, so the power may go out. Who knows? We're going to let it, I think it fixed itself. We're good. it is the Icy Walk of Shame from the Apres Ski, which I think is also really funny. And our final look is, of course, the Ice Queen, Eh-leganza. Those are our 3 looks. The last look is the one that they have to create themselves. There's lots going on in the workroom. Scarlet Bobo doesn't know how to sew. Neither does Priyanka. Rita Baga is cutting wings, it looks like, out of foam. We find out later that they are appliques for her shoulder area. Jimbo is sewing her heart out because that's what she does. She takes time out to try to teach Scarlet how to make a cape. Scarlet doesn't understand it at all, but in the end it worked out. I don't know if Jimbo made it for her or if she ended up figuring it out on her own. She certainly didn't give Jimbo credit, but it turned out great for her. I will say that. Trying to think what else happened in the work. Not much really happened in the workroom. They were having a good time. They were all having fun. And that's makes me happy for Drag Race. They were being shady to each other, but it was all in good fun. These queens really, really like each other. And that is what I love about Drag Race. You can be shady without being mean, and none of them were being mean. As they're doing their makeup in our mirror moment, we find out who supports them all. And surprisingly, Rita's biggest support is her father, who owns a construction company, and they showed a picture of him, and he is a big burly man, kind of what you would look like a Canadian lumberjack to look like. And the fact that he is her biggest fan is amazing to me. That is a true parent, and I salute you, Mr. Baga. I don't know your name, but you are Rita Baga's father, so that is who you are, Mr. Baga, Monsieur Baga. And Priya is the one asking the question. I don't think she ever talked about who her biggest fan was, but we know that her mom knows she does drag. Her father does not, so that will be a surprise to him. But Scarlet Bobo's biggest fan is her mother, who raised her as a single mom, and then she married, and his stepfather was an alcoholic who beat his mom, and he didn't have it within himself to stop it. And that does not work well. It really fucks over your mind. So Scarlet Bobo, I salute you for that, because that is coming from a rough life, and you made it. Look where you're at now, girl. Way to go. And then Priyanka asked Jimbo, and Jimbo said everyone is his biggest fan, because the whole island of Vancouver, I think he said Vancouver an island? I was not aware of that, but maybe. British Columbia, and then he starts going through all the Canadian provinces, and he says the UK, and basically the world. Because after this, the world is Jimbo's biggest fan, because Jimbo is the breakout star, in my opinion, of Drag Race Canada. I say that wrong every time. It's Canada's Drag Race. And I found out why. It is Canada's Drag Race because Canada is trademarked, and you can't say Drag Race Canada because it is a trademark thing. Drag Race is not. Canada is. So it has to be Canada's Drag Race. Easy enough. So Canada's Drag Race. Here we are. They are getting into their looks. Jimbo doesn't like his makeup, and it looks really weird. It was obviously the makeup for the last look that they were talking about. And although I don't know, because it looked like they had different makeup on throughout the looks, which we will get to. But during the mirror, Priyanka was painting, and she had the red and the green eyes, and that was for her first look. But Jimbo's look was for his last look, and I don't think it was that way for all of them. But when we look at the pictures, we will get into it. Like I said, our guest host this week is the one and only Michelle Visage. I'm not a Michelle Visage fan. I find her to be a little nasty, and if you don't fit into her ideal of what drag is, then she doesn't really like you. And when I heard that she was going to be the judge, I was very worried for Jimbo, because that is not the drag that Michelle really enjoys. She likes very put together, very clean, very woman illusion. She talked about padding on the show, and not with the queens there, but amongst the judges. And so if you don't fit into her mold of drag, she's not really into you. And Jimbo is, while Jimbo overpads, which I love, her form of drag is not what Michelle is into. And that's fine. Everyone has their own opinion of drag. I'm not dissing Michelle for that. She is entitled to her opinion. She is a judge on the show. I am not. But that's that. Let's get into these. Look, oh, that's saying Michelle was fine as a judge. I thought she was going to be a lot harsher than she was. That made me very happy that she wasn't, and she was nice to the queens. I appreciate that. Let's get into our looks now. We're going to start off with Jimbo, of course. And this is the Executive Realness Holiday Party. That's not it. Executive Holiday Party Realness. I wish they had a picture of her with the jacket dress closed because it was very chic looking. It was very 80s. I really liked it. I love this. I mean, I like the reveal as well because she's the slutty CEO who has had too many drinks and is going to have a good time, and she wants you to stand under that mistletoe and give her a little kiss. That is her drag. So I really like this. I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining, and I appreciate Jimbo so much. Next is Miss Rita Baga, and this is not what her look looked like on the runway, so I don't know when they took this picture. The jacket dress thing was open and you could see her like little boy shorts. I do love the glasses and I love her hair. She looks like she is from accounting. And the look is just boring. It doesn't scream Christmas to me, holiday party to me either. I feel like a holiday party, you need to either be in like red and green or silver and gold, or like a winter white. But this is just navy blue. So to me, it doesn't scream holiday party. Not one of my favorite looks. Next is Priyanka, and this is my kind of holiday party drag. Whenever we have a holiday luncheon every year, and I dress up in some kind of kooky holiday drag just like this. If I can find this outfit or if I can make this outfit, I will wear it at a holiday party. We probably won't have a holiday party this year because, you know, of COVID-19. We are still not in our building even, so we won't be going out to a holiday party. But this is what if we have a virtual one, I will wear something like this because I think this is fantastic. This is the crazy girl. I call her the HR person, coming in, being as holiday fun spirited as she can, trying to get everyone in the right mood. It fits her amazingly, and it is just over the top drag, and I live for it. Next is Scarlet Bobo. I don't get this look at all. It is newsprint. It is a suit. The suit fits her well. It didn't fit as well as they raved about it because I thought the pants could have been tailored more. It's a cute suit, but it's not a holiday party. Yes, I get it. I know she tried to do some magic with burning the money. It didn't really work for me. But that's that. So I'm gonna go back and rate them all as my favorite and least favorite. So my favorite is Priyanka's of this look. I think this look is fantastic. Again, it is drag that I would do. My next favorite is obviously Jimbo, because I think both looks, the coat dress and then the reveal, are fantastic. I think they're both really, really good. My next favorite is going to be Rita, even though it's boring. At least it's an attempt at something. It doesn't scream holiday party, but at least it looks somewhat chic. And obviously Scarlet Bobo is my least favorite because it doesn't say Christmas at all. Yeah, I didn't get this one. It was bad to me. So round one, I think Priyanka won, and I'm okay with that. Round two is the Apres Ski, the icy walk of shame. I don't ski. I'm not gonna lie and make up stories about that. I don't ski. But this look on Jimbo with this big blue Muppet coat and the rainbow tights and the giant platform boots, the wig and the glasses, this is exactly what I think of as like one of the after parties for the opera weekends. I think she nailed this challenge. Everything about it was right to me. Yeah, she did everything right. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Way to go, Jimbo. Next is Rita Baga, and I did not get this look at all. You're supposed to be doing the walk of shame, and to me that means you were out partying. And if this is what you were out partying in, girl, I don't know what happened. You were in a pink tracksuit with a crazy wig. You have drawn on weird unibrows. Like your makeup should be smudged, not crazy. Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get this at all. The judges talked about how they think this is a great character to see in a show, and I would totally go see this show as well. But for a runway theme where it's the walk of shame, this is just terrible. Terrible. Priyanka. Hers, I think this is the parka. I think like a little ski jacket kind of thing that she belted with the Canadian flag. I mean the Canadian flag with the maple leaf. And I like the little scarf around her, muff around her head. I think this is a good look. She smudged her lipstick, which is what you're supposed to do. She walked the runway like she was still drunk. Also smart. So I think she did a great job on this one as well. Really, really good. Next is Scarlet Bobo. I don't hate it, but it's very simple. Very, very simple, I should say. It's a bodysuit. She put the silicone icicles on that I think Jan wore in season 12. She got earmuffs and a scarf, so good there. She got little fur leggings that you get at Party City on her legs over her heel. She should be in boots. But this bodysuit is just, she didn't do anything to this bodysuit. It is a bodysuit that she is wearing. That's it. So while I applaud the thought, the execution was not good. Because I like almost everything about it, except that it's a bodysuit. I don't like that the fur doesn't cover her shoes, but I like her hair. I like the earmuffs. I like the scarf. I like the icicles. I'm not a big fan of these latex icicles, but they work for this look. I do like that they match her leggings. My favorite this round is clearly not Priyanka, because that's from last round, is Jimbo. I think Jimbo nailed it. This is what I imagine a walk of shame looking like at a ski weekend. Again, I've never been to one, so I don't really know, but this is what I envision. So I think she nailed it. After that, I'd give it up to Priyanka, obviously, and then I'd have to say this one just because Rita Baga was just a big miss. It made no sense. It did not fit the category. And while it looks really funny, it just didn't work. So bottom. You'll notice that my top two and bottom two have been the same for each round so far. There you go. Next we have the Ice Queen Eleganza. And we start with Jimbo. I like this look. Again, I am a huge Jimbo fan. You know that. I'm a big stan. I have ordered her t-shirt. It has not arrived yet. It has not even shipped yet, and I'm a little angry about that. But I will wear it with pride. Maybe I'll get it next week and I'll be able to wear it on the finale. Who knows? But I love this dress. I think the dress is really cool. I like her wig. Her makeup is weird, but I don't hate it either. The problem with this outfit is the hat, and I am a hat queen. I love a hat. I love a big hat specifically. I love this hat made of garbage, but if you're gonna make a hat, it has to stay on your head without you holding it. That is my problem with this look. That is my only problem with this look, honestly. It's distracting, and if you practice with it in the back and it doesn't work, then you've got to either start over or not use it. It's all about that final edit, because you walking down the runway holding it does not work. Rita Baga. I love this dress. I think it's beautiful. This was her showstopper moment of the night. The wings she created for her shoulders are stunning. The little crown she created, I don't know if I can get close enough, with the mesh coming over her eyes where she did it to where it looked like it was frozen. It's a complete look. She is not padded as much as she could be, but it didn't bother me as much as it bothered the judges. I know that they're probably just looking for something to put her in the bottom. But I think this dress is gorgeous, and the fact that she made this is phenomenal. So shout out to Rita Baga. I give credit where credit is due. Miss Priyanka, girl. This is a mess. We'll start with the good, and the good is what the judges said: her hair and makeup. With the icicles that come down, the frost that comes from her eyes down to her shoulders. Fantastic. Ugh, this bodysuit. I mean, it's not even a bodysuit. It's a corset and panty that she covered in snowflakes. And then I would have just come out with just that, but she added this stupid paper nothing. She said she's gonna have this big full skirt in the workroom. That is not a big full skirt. That is a half skirt. And it's not even a skirt. It's paper. It's the Alona Burley and Tynomi Banks cages that were paper. That's what she made. It's so bad. This is my least favorite of the Ice Queens. Terrible, 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 terrible. Scarlet Bobo, on the other hand, it looks fantastic in this. It's a simple outfit underneath. Her bra and her little shorts are simple. The cape is what wins it. However, the most stunning thing is her hair and makeup. This is phenomenal. It looks so good on her and looks like her drag. This is Scarlet Bobo's drag. Everything about this works for her. She brought all the stops for this one. She said that it was going to be Ice Queen Viking kind of thing. And I think she succeeded with that. What I really like, I'm not a big fan of the fur legs, but I like the size of these. I like that they're small and it's just like a little cuff. It seems like it could have been a cuff that was for her. Oh, it is on her wrist as well, like for her wrist. And so I like that size of it. Whereas the last time she had it on her full leg, like the fur boot, it just didn't cover her foot, which was my problem. This I like. Very, very good. And I will say it was my favorite final runway for the Eh-leganza. So shout out to Scarlet Bobo. Her first two I did not love. She came in last and in third, in my opinion, but this one was the winner. Let's go through them all. So Jimbo, in her first look, was my second favorite. Her second look was my very favorite. And this one probably comes in third of the group. Mainly because she had to carry her hat. Otherwise, I like the look. It's just not. It's not as good as the other two. Rita had my third favorite look of the first runway and my least favorite look of the second runway, but this comes in second place for me. It's a very close to being first place, but it's second place for me, mainly because she couldn't really walk in it. That was the biggest problem, and I think you need to make a dress that you can walk in. Although this is the only time the judges really complained she couldn't walk in it. They actually said it about Jimbo and Priyanka as well, that they kept stepping on their dress. Hers, I don't think she was stepping on it. It was just really tight around her leg, so she couldn't move very quickly. But it is my second favorite of the finals. Priyanka had my favorite first look, my second favorite second look, and my least favorite fourth look. This is garbage. It is literally garbage. And finally, Scarlet Bobo had my least favorite look on the first one, my third favorite look on the second runway, and my favorite look on this final runway. So I kind of feel like the judging for this was weird. I mean, the judging for this is weird every year, every week on this show. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now because we're done looking at them. The judging is weird. I don't know if they're giving more push towards the last look. I would say that's the case with Scarlet Bobo, although they loved her other looks much more than I did. I was not a fan of either of her first two looks, mainly the first one because it wasn't Christmas or holiday party, and the second one, I thought the bodysuit was too basic. But they enjoyed them, so they gave her the win, her first win, and it is a good win to get you into the finale. She won a trip to Austria from Air Canada. Not a bad trip. I hope these queens get to take their trips at some point. I know that the world is kind of shut down right now, and you don't get to use your prizes until the episode airs. So they're going to have all these prizes. Maybe they'll just give them the cash value. I don't know. But cheers to Scarlet Bobo on your first win. I don't know that it was deserved, but you made it to the finale. Then we have three girls on the runway. And if you're looking at them, you're kind of thinking Rita Baga has the best dress left on the runway. So are they going to go for her? However, she had two really bad first runways. Their first two runways were not good. Both Jimbo and Priyanka had good first runways. Priyanka's was the worst of the last. You're standing there looking at it and you're like, how are you even in the running for this? But of course, Priyanka is called safe. I'm a Priyanka fan. I'm not going to dispute that. Scarlet Bobo threw everything off for me because I was convinced that the top three was going to be Jimbo, Rita, and Priyanka. So I'm happy Priyanka's there. But Scarlet Bobo stepped up this week. She did what they asked her to do, and she's been doing well the whole season. I can't say that she hasn't been doing well the whole season. So there's that. But that puts my beloved Jimbo and Rita Baga in the bottom two. We saw Rita Baga lip sync last week. We know she can do it. I was worried about her moving in that dress. Jimbo could not move with that hat. So I was like, this lip sync might be really bad. And it was a Tegan and Sarah song called Closer. It didn't really suit either queen stylistically, I thought. Jimbo needed to take the hat off. I don't know why she just held it on her head the whole time. If she had taken it off, she could have moved around the stage more. I mean, she literally stayed in a 3 feet radius of her spot. She walked to the edge of the stage. She walked back to her spot. She walked over a little. There's one point she did climb on top of Rita, which was the most entertaining part of the song. Rita Baga brought out some scissors and cut the bottom of her dress off, but it took a while for her. She got it cut, and then she tried to rip it, and it took a while for that to happen, so it was a little distracting. I did not enjoy this lip sync at all. I do think that Rita Baga won. I'm not going to deny that of her, but I think it's because Jimbo had that hat on her head and couldn't do anything at all. They both knew the words. They both did what they could. It was kind of a boring song to do as a lip sync, I thought. But Jimbo is leaving us. I'm sad for Jimbo. Jimbo, I salute you. You are still my favorite queen on Canada's Drag Race. If I ever go to Canada and you are performing, I will be there. If you ever come to the United States near me when I'm around, I will go see you. I'm not going to travel across the world to see you, but I will see you if you were in my town or if I'm in your town. And I will wear my Jimbo shirt with pride whenever it arrives, hopefully sooner than later. She is leaving us. She had the best exit on Canada's Drag Race so far. She just screamed, "Why?" and laid down on the stage. It was amazing, made me laugh. The judges were dying. And she just is so entertaining to me. I can't say enough good things about Jimbo. So that's that. Jimbo is gone. Rita is in the final three. I'm going to state it once again for the record that watching the Meet the Queens videos before the season started, Rita Baga was my pick to win. Right now, she has had 3 Maxi Challenge wins and 1 Mini Challenge win. Priyanka has 2 Maxi Challenge wins. Rita has also been in the bottom twice. Priyanka has 2 Maxi Challenge wins. I don't think she won any mini challenges. I could be wrong about that. And has also been in the bottom twice. Rita and Priyanka are great lip syncers. So maybe it'll come down to that. And then we have Scarlet Bobo, who has 1 Maxi Challenge, 1 mini challenge win, but has never been in the bottom to lip sync. So that could be the spoiler. Who knows? Who knows who's going to win? In my heart of hearts, I think it will be either Rita Baga or Priyanka. I don't know that Scarlet has a chance, but I also didn't think she was going to be in the top 3. So what do I know? Let me know what you think. If you know spoilers, please don't put them in here. I don't want to read spoilers. I like to watch the show, and I avoid spoilers at all costs. So please don't comment with spoilers on here. But if you want to tell me who you think should win, if you think I got it wrong, if you think they got it wrong, I will still say that they got it wrong because I wanted Jimbo all the way. I know Jimbo has no chance of winning, but I just wanted him to be on my TV. And he'll be back next week anyway because all the queens come back. We saw that. They are going to be doing a new remix version of You Wear It Well by RuPaul. They are going to be writing verses. This is a kind of a staple finale from the United States. It used to be they just made a video, a RuPaul video. Now they actually have to write the lyrics, so we'll see how that goes for them. I'm trying to think back to the one where they wrote lyrics before. I think Priyanka won from that challenge. But I think Rita Baga is also really good. Scarlet Bobo, I don't remember what she did, but apparently she was fine because she wasn't in the bottom. It might have been the one week she was safe. We'll see. No, I don't think it was. I think that week was, I don't know. They all blend together for me now when I get this far in. My pick to win, I can't pick a winner. I'm gonna still go with my gut and say Rita Baga as my winner. That's who I picked at the beginning. I'm gonna stick with her. I would be happy with Priyanka winning. I wouldn't hate it if Scarlet Bobo won. I just don't think that she has earned it as much as the other 2. That's all. My opinion, not anyone else's. What's coming up? Oh, I hope you were all watching the Drag Race Vegas review. It started last week. I'm not recapping that, of course. It is basically a reality show, and they are really pushing it hard as a reality show. RuPaul showed up for about 5 minutes in it, so if you're looking for her, I don't think she's going to be in it again, but we do get to see the lives behind the stage of Asia O'Hara, Naomi Smalls, Derek Barry back on our TVs. Who else is in this? Cameron Michaels, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, and one other queen who I have. Oh, Evie Oddly, of course. So they're all queens that I enjoy to an extent. I don't love them all. I'm not going to say that. I like 3 of them. I really like 3 of them. 2 are fine, and 1 I don't really care for, but she's going to be on every show that they put out there. That's all. So watch that if you need to. It just started last week. I'm not sure where it's airing. It's airing here on VH1 in the United States. I don't know if it's on the WoW app in other countries or if you can watch it somewhere else. But it's out there, so take a watch at it. We are also coming up on the finale next week, and then after that, we are going to have God Save the Queens, which is the behind the scenes of the UK Season 1 Queens with Alyssa Edwards. I am very excited about that. We also got a little notification that popped up on my feed today, and I'm going to pull it up so I don't get it wrong. But it is being billed as the big drag race ever. It says, on your marks, get set, work. A worldwide battle royale is allegedly in the works, with Ultimate Drag Race rumored to start filming next year. It's a kaleidoscope of drag from around the globe who would compete for the title of Queen of the World, and would include much loved faces from the US, UK, Canada, Thailand, Holland, and Australia, including some winners. So I think that's very exciting. I'm going to show you the artwork. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, if it's going to reflect too much on my screen. There it is. You can see it at a little angle. But I think if this is real, it's just that it's alleged. If it's real, I think it's a great idea. I think that is kind of what we have been building up to with all the different country franchises, that we're going to have a big worldwide showdown at some point. So I am all for it. I will go out and say that the other countries I've been enjoying more than the United States. I love the United States early seasons more than I do now. I still love drag. I mean, I love drag, any kind of drag, but I love Thailand. I love both seasons of Thailand. I love the UK. I am loving Canada. I did not watch The Switch, which I don't know if it's really a drag race. I think it might be World Wonder, but it might not be a drag race. But I tried watching it. They just didn't have subtitles. And so I didn't know what anyone was saying. So that's not on the list here anyway, so who knows. I'm excited for Holland coming up. I believe that is September 18th. So drag is not going away, everyone. Drag Race will be around for a while. I will be back talking about Drag Race Holland if I can. I don't know that it's going to be in English, so I will be watching the subtitles if need be. But they put out a little sneak peek promo picture of the host in drag, which I did not know he would be in drag. So I'm excited about that. We shall see what happens. In the meantime, please stay safe out there. Wear a mask. Social distance if you can. Just be safe. Again, if you are in the United States, please vote. Vote early if you can in your state. Vote by mail in your state if you can. Or if they don't let you do that, then go to the polls. Be safe though, wear a mask again, social distance. It may take a longer time to vote, but it is imperative that we vote. Also, where is it? AdamsNest.com. Get yourself a shirt, read my lips, two boys making out. I can't wait to wear this shirt out and about. And the money is going to Rainbow Railroad, which we talked about last week and made me cry. And so I couldn't be happier to support that. Thank you all for watching / listening wherever you're at. If you like this video, if you like this podcast, make sure you like it. If you are on Apple Podcast listening, you can rate it and give me 5 stars. 5 stars. I can't see my hand. There's no hand here. 5 stars. Because that pushes me up when people search drag race. It pushes your podcast to the top the more ratings and reviews you get. So feel free to do that. If you're leave a comment. I read the comments. Again, don't leave spoilers if you know spoilers. But leave comments. I've been enjoying the comments that come. Shout out again to Stefan, who is my new friend from Montreal. Thank you for watching again. Keep it up. I'm doing really well in Canada, I have to say. I get more views in Canada than I do on the United States ones. So thank you all for that. And I will be back next week for the finale. It's coming to an end, everyone. And it's always sad for me when it comes to an end. But I'm ready for a little break as well. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh, I forgot. If you want to vote in the Toot and Boots of the week, they are going to be going up as soon as I finish this onto my Instagram, which is Sashay Away with Barry. And you can find it in my Insta story. It is there for 24 hours. And we will be tooting and booting all 12 looks of the runway tonight. So you can pick your favorites. And we have it's all in good fun. There's a website you can go to, which is sashayawaywithbarry.com. All the information is on there. You can get to my Facebook page. You can get to my Instagram. You can get to the podcasts. These videos are posted on there. There are different tabs. There's an international tab where you can find the Canada. of Drag Race stuff. There is an All Stars page. There is a I think it's just labeled as Drag Race. That is the US current seasons. If you really want to look at it, I do a fantasy league. I'm not doing it for Canada, but we did it for All Stars. It's just my friends playing in a fantasy league. You can see who won. Last season, it was my coworker who sits right next to me, so I was very happy. Congratulations to Brian. It's all in good fun. It's a website that has everything, and you can find it all there. So go visit my website, sashayawaywithbarry.com. And I will be back and talk with you next week. Thank you all. I love you. And one last cheers to you. Bye, everyone.